Hello, Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Chapter 3 of The Cuckoo's Fiancé. When we last left our heroes, Erika had come over to spend time at the Umino household, seemingly to spend time with Nagi, and Nagi kept trying to find a way to break off the engagement, but as it turned out, Erika wanted to spend time with her birth parents, which she eventually did after breaking down to Nagi. She couldn't bring herself to say that because they were just so kind and so welcoming, which makes me suspicious about how the Amanos treat her, but we'll probably get to that this time. Because at the end of the chapter, the two of them are spirited away to the Amano household, where they will supposedly spend the next 2 weeks. So let's jump right on into Chapter 3. We won't so much as look at each other. The third chapter of this new serialization is a full 32 pages. Thanks for your likes. And our cover picture is, once again, I guess they're all just going to be styled like Instagram posts. Erika with the number 3 blazoned across her crop top. So yeah, we open where we left off, at the entrance to the Amano household. Just the two of us in this huge mansion for 2 weeks? Why are we suddenly living together? And Nagi like clutching at his head, and Erika's kind of annoyed. Don't ask me. You gotta stop using that weird voice, though. So does that mean that even Erika's parents won't be there? Okay. They're just kind of setting their 2 very hormonal children in a house together for 2 weeks. That won't... I mean, sure, they want them to, like, fall in love or whatever, but not fuck. Like, come on. This place is probably one of Dad's properties. Maybe like a furnished rental house. Oh, this is a different house! I thought it just like swapped out the nameplates, but no, it's just a different house. It just looked like the same house. This is insane! He puts us in a car, brings us here, and then suddenly abandons us? That's kidnapping! Your parents are nuts, Amino-san! They're your parents, too. You're not wrong. Dad has always been like that. Erika kind of turns away. He doesn't even leave room for hope. That look in her eyes, again, fills up my theory, or continues to support my theory that the Amanos aren't exactly known for being loving parents. That's just because you're hopeless. I'm different. And then he like gets out his GPS. So we're here. This isn't an unwalkable distance. You're going back? What, you want me to walk you home first or something? That's not what I... and then Nagi gets a new message on his phone. And his mom is texting him. I just heard. Try to get along with Erika-chan for the next 2 weeks, Kay? I'm so glad our grocery bill will go down. That's the good, that's... This, I love all... They're, like, such nice little touches, in this manga. Last chapter was things like, Sachi, like, looking at the chopsticks Erika used reverently before she placed them in the family use bin. Here's just like, oh yeah, they're super poor, so of course she's kind of happy to have one less mouth to feed. So anyway, he's read that. She's not telling me to come home? So my parents already know? I tried telling you. And Sachi's just texted him, die. Which... kind of adds on to the incest theory, maybe, or not theory, given how the first chapter ended. But also, as we saw last time, Sachi really does want to get to know Erika, so it might be a part of that. Even Sachi's being weird. Then I'll just tell him directly, give me your dad's number. Alright, but it's a lost cause. Just then, he gets a text message. Sorry for luring you like that. We'll have a good talk about things next time around. From your biological dad. And Nagi just, like, stares at the phone, frustrated. And Erika just walks up the stairs. Are you ready to give up now? We're lucky tomorrow's a Sunday. Well, I'm going to bed. I'll take the bedroom on the far side of the 2nd floor, so you better not peek. Who'd want to? And then they both kind of can't make eye contact as Erika walks up the stairs. Well, now you understand. That's the kind of person Dad is. And yeah, that glum look on her face, she does not have a great relationship with her father. I guess so. If we keep playing along like this, the two of us will actually end up married. That's why We need to set a rule for this house. And she turns to face Nagi directly. We won't so much as look at each other. How's that? Good idea. Good night then, and she slams the door behind her. Damn it, our parents really set us up. And he sits down on the couch. Man, what a mess. 2 weeks from now. Isn't that the exact day of the aptitude tests? Wait, hold on. And he runs up the stairs. Couldn't this mean an environment free of all distractions, with nobody to bother me? He has completely changed tack now. This is his chance to bring down, what's her name? Hiro? I think Hiro is her name. And he sees his bedroom wide-eyed, and that means I can completely focus on studying. I've got stuff to write with. I can use my smartphone as a textbook. Whoa, there's even clothes. And a whole 2 weeks of this. With this, the next aptitude test will be... And he has the image, first Umino Nagi. Incredible. This is Hiro, I still think is her name. Umino-kun is even smarter than me. I love you. A sure path to victory has appeared. He clearly has no knowledge of this girl's personality at all. He's fully imprinted his ideal version of her. All right, let's do this. Shut up. Sorry. The next day, he wakes up. It's 10:15. This is the first time I've slept this long. He has an image. He thinks back to his own home. Nagi, get up already. It's your turn to make breakfast. Hey, the newspaper ain't gonna get itself, Nagi. Nagi, do you know where the hairdryer went? He kind of gets up, kind of just tired thinking about it. They're always forcing me out of bed. Kya! He hears Erika scream. Huh? Amino-san? What happened? Somebody help! Is it a burglar? And he grabs this kind of cane-looking deal. Get out, get out, get out! In here? And she's in the shower. Because of course she is. I don't know why she's screaming, but she's in the shower. And he pauses and looks at her. And Erika acknowledges that he's there. No! And he slams the door behind him and turns away. Why'd you come in? You're unbelievable. Are you for real? But the screaming. I came in because you were yelling for help. I was sure a burglar got in or some. And the door opens, and she grabs Nagi, pulls him back in the bathroom. Come here. There. Right there. And there's a lizard on the wall. I was just taking my morning shower. But this thing... And the lizard just kind of wriggles its way up the wall. And Nagi freaks out now. Yeah! No. A creature with such rapid and unpredictable movement is a definite nope. Sorry, you're just going to have to swear off bats. And Erika just grabs it and just tosses it out the window. Which is kind of a flip of their normal dynamic. Erika's supposedly the sheltered one. And Nagi, you'd think, having grown up in near poverty, would be used to this kind of deal. But I guess not. And she just looks at Nagi dead-faced, already breaking their contract, by the way. After that display, I figured I had to be the one to do it. I'm sorry. But anyway, get out already. I thought we had agreed to not interact. That's my line. Finished. Nagi had dinner or lunch or something. Cooking for one is a lot harder than I had thought. There's a load of food in the cupboards. More than enough to last 2 weeks. What did Amino-san even eat? And he looks out the window, and Amino is on a lounge chair on her phone. Instagram modeling, of course. She's in her own social media world again. Smartphones have more uses than just social media. And his phone's battery is dead. And it just shuts off. Wait. You're my last ray of cellular hope. Without you, I'll never be able to study. Okay, a charger. I got dragged off with just the shirt on my back. Of course I don't have one. Delivery. Oh, the stuff from home came. And we see, we hear Erika ripping open what sounds like presents. Wow, textbooks, notebooks, writing stuff. It's study materials? And another smartphone charger. I already have one. I don't need this trash. And I guess this went straight to Erika's room. Because Nagi, peeks out of his room. He thinks back to, we won't so much as look at each other. And he hears... So I think he closes the door. He closes his door, goes back into his room, and he sits down on the floor. And then he goes over to Erika. I'm begging you, please let me study. That trash is more valuable than gold to me. I don't have textbooks, and I can't allow this precious day off to go to waste. If you're not going to use them, can't you at least lend them to me? There's a bit of a pause, and Erika, once again dead-faced. What happened to us not interacting? Fine, whatever. But in return, and she has him hold up this giant, I think it's a mirror? Further to the right. You have to catch the light. That's the point of a reflector board. Oh, he's getting her good lighting for her pictures. Yes, understood. Why do I have to do this? If you don't feel like it, why don't I go take out the trash? Please, anything but that. The next, get a high-angle shot from on top of the chair. More? Pretty sure I already told you. You're going to help me take pictures until I get a good one. I wasn't able to upload anything at your house yesterday. Got it. Think of the textbooks. Is this about right? And he's like standing up on the stool, not with the reflector board, just with the phone. Yeah, just like that. We see her, she's kind of like curled up with his heart-shaped pillow. I want it to feel like I'm relaxing on the weekend. And it's a mildly suggestive shot. Nagi's blushing. Is this angle really okay? I gotta say, she really is kind of cute. Multi-millionaire heiress or not, there's a reason she's popular online. Yeah, everything is falling into exactly as Mr. Amano has planned. And then he sees her panties. Oh, hey, you saw it, didn't you? She like gets right up in his face. Huh? And then the shock of her getting right up in his face causes him to lean back a little bit, and the stool wobbles. Whoa! And they both fall onto the bed. In a very, it's not really a sexual pose, more like a cuddling pose. That was dangerous. What do you think you're doing? Gwah! And she's kind of seems to have beat him in the ribcage a little bit. I'm serious. I'll throw that trash out. But unfortunately, Nagi got a picture of that. It looks like we're having sex. Don't you say it. It doesn't really look like that. It looks more like they're cuddling more than anything directly sexual. Anyway, then both of them kind of blush, for obvious reasons. We'll start over. This time outside with some nature. You're taking more? Well, we can't use this one. You're right. Take some more pictures. And she's looking at them. These kind of work, but they kind of don't. Well, which is it? And he kind of sighs. I'm going to waste the whole day without studying at this rate. Let's take some over by the tree next. Just then she gets, hit with a random splash of water? Oh no, he just, hoses her down for some reason. What are you doing? I just want to get this over with. What's the big idea? I'll throw that trash out. Is that what you want? What, do you like the previous one better? And I guess, he took a picture of her after she was hosed down. Wow, it's like a whole different person. And we see she looks like she's having a blast playing in the water, is how the picture turned out. Different photographers really do make for different photos. This will totally go viral. Nagi-kun, can you take some more? No way, that's not what we agreed on. Who cares? Just take them. And she shoots the hose at Nagi. No. Come on. And now they're having a hose fight. Which, again, they're interacting a lot, and they really do get along great. I already said no. And, despite their protests, Erika's clearly having a good time. Nagi's also having a good time. Quit it! And then afterwards, they've, finished playing around. They've changed, Nagi has changed a white sweatshirt, black sweatpants. And Erika's changed out of her really, outfit kind of look. And just, a normal, white t-shirt. Why did they screw around like that? I feel by the way, this is going to be a show where, clothes are very important. So I'm probably, especially with, when we're focusing on Erika's, Instagram life. So I probably will end up describing clothes much more than I normally do, in my videos. So that's just kind of the vibe of the series we're covering. Anyway, why did I screw around like that? The shower is free. And then she looks down at her phone. Well, wow, that picture is totally blowing up. Of course, the comments are saying it might get this year's Insta Award. Then it'll become even more famous. Is that a thing? I'm not on Instagram. I should clarify that. Is there an Insta Award? And is that just something that's decided a few hours after a post gets made? How much about social media has Yoshikawa actually studied in preparation for this series? I read that bit. Then it'll become even more famous. Ah, that's right. I put that junkie one in front of your room. Thanks. By the way, why do you want to study so much, Nagi-kun? Huh? Oh, now you're gonna have to tell her about the girl he's actually into. Well, I mean, come on, spit it out. You haven't always been like this, right? Spit what out? Well, it's like, you saw my house, right? I want to let my parents live comfortably someday. Or something like that. Aww. He has more of a motivation than just... Or maybe he's lying. Maybe... Oh... Here's my theory for what's going on. Nagi is, actively developing feelings for Erika. Both from, their natural, rapport, and also from, spending time at living together, even... even for just a single day, it's already starting to grow, as you've seen throughout this chapter. And so he can't bring himself to tell her that he's actually into someone else. Kind of ruin that chance of getting with Erika. Even if he's, not yet able to, put that into words yet. I think that's, subconsciously what's going on. Anyway, I want to let my parents live comfortably someday. Or something like that. She turns away and blushes. What's that for? Well, what about you, Amino-san? You're already rich and famous. Why are you so obsessed with... I'm already telling my voice is... My sinuses are getting clogged up. I'm running out of ability to speak. Why are you so obsessed with social media? Too much th and sus going on there. What, me? Come on, Nagi-kun. You know the internet connects people all over the earth, right? Huh? What, as opposed to under it? There's someone out there that I'd do anything to reach. And I thought if I became famous, maybe I could get through to them. Okay. Is that about her dad? Because I feel like it's about her dad being kind of cold and distant, like I've been theorizing for the past couple of chapters. Who is it? That's a secret. No fair. Anyways, we're not supposed to be interacting, right? And just then both their stomachs rumble, and they try to ignore it, and then it rumbles even louder, which led us here. It looks so good! He'd spread out some kind of meal for her. The Umino family motto number 2. When returning a favor, do it in double. I don't think separate meals would be very cost efficient. Agreed. Somehow we agreed to cooperate, but just for meals. And so in the end... Wait, Nagi-kun, didn't your stuff already arrive? Like this morning? What?! And yet there's a box of study materials already here. I wasted my precious day off. The Fiancé Cafe is now open. Next issue, could it be a love letter from her? His beloved? Oh. Okay. I'll cover that later. First off, this chapter is very funny. Once again, having... Again, if you've read Yamada-kun, Yoshikawa was really good at making things funny, and honestly really good at kind of setting up, the kind of, character rapport we're seeing here. It's also important to note that, we see... When I cover Eden Zero... for example, there's kind of an impulse to, compare the cast of Eden Zero to the cast of Fairy Tail. And that's definitely not doable here. There are definitely parts of Nagi that are kind of there with Yamada. A little bit. They're both kind of delinquents. Even though Nagi isn't much of a delinquent, but he still has those impulses, has those reactions as we saw when he fought those creeps in chapter 1. That wasn't just in the one shot, was it? I think that was in the main series proper. Erika, when compared to Shiraishi, are exact opposites, despite the fact they're both blonde, and that's about it. And they're both, the main female character. But, Shiraishi is, quiet and studious and, generally doesn't speak her mind. Erika's loud and brash and fashionable and, popular and kind of everything Shiraishi wasn't. And not studious as well. So it's good that, like, the characters are so different, but they still kind of keep the rapport that makes Yoshikawa mangas a lot of fun. Because, yeah, their dynamic is a blast. And it's part of what makes this chapter so much fun. But, they're trying to hate each other. They don't want their parents to win this war. They want to, not interact, and then they can be good non-fiancés, good weird sibling relationship deal, or whatever the fuck their deal is. And yet, they are drawn to each other. They have so much chemistry. There's not a doubt in my mind that they're endgame. I'm not entirely sure, how it's all gonna work out, but I'm 99% sure Nagi and Erika will end up together by the series end. But also, again, he's kind of, Nagi, I think, is starting to realize it. With very baby steps of realizing it. This is still, a harem manga. It'll take him hundreds of chapters to admit his feelings for Erika, if Nisekoi is any indication how long it took Raku to realize he was into Chitoge. But with last chapter and him realizing he couldn't just tell Erika he wanted to end the engagement, here, he doesn't tell her that his grades are about Hiro, which I'm still not sure is her name, but you know who I mean. Nagi, it's very clear that he is starting to have feelings for Erika, even if he's nowhere near ready to admit that yet. And yeah, beyond that, again, the comedy is a delight. And then there's this next time preview, where, of course, the next day is Monday, of course. So they're going to be going back to school. And Nagi's going to get a love letter. Presumably, he's going to think it's from Hiro. I don't think it's going to be from Hiro, because as we saw in Chapter 1, Hiro does not know he exists. But this is kind of the first return to the fact that this is ostensibly a harem manga that we've had at all. The series has been so focused on Nagi and Erika that except for that one short little scene at the end of Chapter 1, Hiro's kind of been left by the wayside. So now it looks like we're going to be getting her into the story proper. And we'll see that next time. So I'm going to leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe or, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!